you ever think about the people who just aren't in your life anymore? This is a little story about those memories, about loss, and about accepting that some stories, well, they don't really have an ending. You've probably heard this before, right? They say time heals everything, but I think some wounds don't really heal. They become a part of who you are.
So let's start there, with that idea, a wound of time. Our journey begins in the past, in a place where memories just sit.
Picture this, an attic, and it has that specific smell, of dust and winters that have long since passed.
There's just this soft light barely slipping through a cracked window, bringing with it a little cold breeze that whispers past old, forgotten boxes.
And in this quiet, dusty place, we find something. The faded Polaroid. My fingers just happen to brush against something buried under years of silence, and it's a faded Polaroid.
And on it, it's just two kids, standing under a bright summer sky, laughing like they thought the world would never, ever change. But when you look closer, you can see the colors have dimmed. That laughter feels so far away now. The room is completely quiet. But somehow, the silence of that memory is louder than any words could ever be.
And that memory, it leads to this really difficult but important realization. A place where you no longer exist. For the longest time, I honestly thought I'd lost you. Like you just vanished somewhere along the way. But looking at this picture, I have to wonder, is that what really happened?
I didn't lose you. I just stopped looking for you in places where you no longer exist.
And that realization, that brings us to this final thought. Stories without goodbyes. Because the truth is, some stories just end. There's no big goodbye. They don't fade away, not really. They just become a part of who we are, a quiet chapter in the book of our lives. If this quiet moment meant something to you, maybe subscribe and witness the silence with us. And just think about it. What stories in your own life are still being written, even without a goodbye?